Happy fall, y'all. We are the Knitters are here. We are back, and this is episode 25. So really excited about that. Thank you for all of the subscribers and the likes. We really appreciate it. We hear there are knitters that watch our podcast and there are non-knitters that watch our podcast, we've heard, and they still enjoy it. So we hope we can keep the content coming and keep it interesting and lighthearted, and you never know what you're gonna get because we don't know what we're gonna do.
Oh, true. There is that.
Not planned at all.
No, not at all. So we thought we'd just start off today with a little bit about what we're knitting. So I'm gonna start down with Darcy because she has the name of the pattern that she needed, right?
No, I don't.
For what you are knitting.
For what I am knitting, I do. So this one is the pattern that I got from Longtail Knits.
Oh.
So I got the pattern and the yarn at Longtail Knits. It's Universal Yarns, and it's the Hearts Bloom hat and mittens pattern. So I'm just making the hat, not the mittens, because, you know, they'll lose the mittens.
What size needle is that? Because that looks really
I
tiny.
think it's like a 2.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's a children's hat.
Yeah,
yes.
it's a kid's hat. So it's got a little cable on the front.
So cute. What kind of, yeah, that looks so squishy.
Oh.
So it's Universal Yarn.
Nice.
It is 30% nylon, 60% fine merino, and 10% cashmere.
So is it washable or not?
I don't know.
This is like one of those heirloom knits.
Yeah. So it's cashmere, Georgie Porgy.
I hope it's going to work.
At least it's not a sweater. You know, with a
Right.
hat, there's less spit up. But then again, if it's a really bad spit up, they may take the
Right.
hat and wipe the face.
Right. So I don't know if
Let's
it's.
hope not.
I don't know if it's me. You're the cable person. My cables just seem really tight. I'm assuming that that'll kind of relax a bit once I block it.
Should.
Yeah.
Oh, you can block that out.
Let's hope.
You can block that out, she says.
You can block that out.
I was going to say, there's a word missing there. We're G-rated, I guess.
Yes.
All right, yes.
But yeah, that's what I'm knitting. Everything else I'm knitting is now on the website, so I don't have anything else.
And that website is?
peacocksandpearls.com, P-U-R-L-S.
There we go.
All right.
All right.
What am I working on? I have a couple things I'm working on. One is from the yarn that we got in Pittsburgh, the sparkle yarn from Treasure Goddess. Mm-hmm. And there was the pattern that I was so excited about, that one side of it looks like a regular rib and the other side looks like almost like chainmail.
Yeah, this is really cool.
It's a really cool pattern. You use 2 different size needles. It's called Fancy Ribbed Cowl. It's by Sherry Allison with a C. And it was
and the other side's a
really
little
cool. I
different.
really fell in love with it with her model. So I got it in blue and pink, and I'm working on the pink. But
So, 2 different size needles.
Yep.
Okay. Does it tell you what the difference in size should be, or you just pick?
I just used what they suggested, but there should be at least, I think, like 3 sizes between them.
Oh, okay.
So this is a 6 and a 9.
Okay.
But you want to make it enough of a difference that there's a
a
difference.
change,
Yeah, there's
yeah.
a change.
And what weight of yarn is this? Fingering?
Yeah, it's her sock. I think it's a sock
It
yarn.
just feels so plump and
Yeah.
squishy after doing that.
It is Treasure Goddess Sparkle Toes sock yarn.
Sparkle toes.
Yes, it's yarn. It's just really cute. She has a great website too. So that is one that I had started because I would like to have that done for Christmas, and I'm hopelessly tangled. So we'll see. But then I got out I've been on Sleeve Island.
Ugh.
On something that y'all have done.
Such a pretty color.
I do like this color.
Yeah.
So
Ooh, it's so
Is
soft.
this Metropolis?
this is Metropolis.
AKA
Metropolis.
Like once you say it wrong, it's hard to say it right.
So I'm finishing up the second sleeve, or getting the second sleeve done, and then I chose.
So squishy.
I'm choosing to not do the huge
Yeah.
turtleneck, even though that's what drew me to the pattern when we were looking at it. I'm just going to do a crew. So I think that's the other thing that like made me put it away for sleeve, because I'm going to have to pick up all these stitches. And, yeah. But I have part of a sleeve.
There you go.
There you go.
So, and I just picked this up last night.
And we are going to, this was our New Year's Eve cast on.
Right,
What
yes.
a great segue into what we're going to talk about later.
Yeah,
so this is a goal to finish it.
Right.
Before you have to start the next one.
Exactly. and that was kind of part of it, because it's like, it's only taken me how many. I'm so glad we're not doing a sweater this year.
Me too. Although I am
obviously
making,
I've had some challenges.
but I am making sweater. Anyway,
They're doing socks.
We're using sock yarn, possibly. Fingering
No,
weight.
Well,
they're
I'm making
doing
socks,
They're
too.
doing socks.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's all I'm working on.
Okay.
And your cute narwhal bag from
Yeah.
Erin Lane.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I mean, my other ongoing project is at work, and that's where I get maybe a row or two done a week. So, yeah. But that was the last podcast I showed that.
Yeah.
What I'm working on quickly will be done soon. It's a 2x2. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I casted it on yesterday morning.
She'll have it finished this afternoon.
However,
Maybe
it took
by
a
the end of the
personal day
podcast.
yesterday, and we went for a ride, so I had a lot of car knitting time, and it's just 2x2. So it's going to be a Christmas present. It's that Mountain Meadows yarn.
Yes.
So I really,
Feels nice.
really like that yarn.
So just like
Yeah.
a watchman's cap kind of.
Yeah. Dave's oldest son is bald by choice, and not by choice. I don't know. But he always wears hats, so I figured I'd make him a different pattern. And plus, it's because it's the rib, it can really stretch, and it's like I
So
never
if he
think.
decides
So
to
he
have-
could brim it,
Oh,
or
it's
he
here,
could
yeah.
leave it floppy like in the back if he doesn't roll the brim. Okay.
Absolutely. And then the other thing, I started my Christmas sweater in July, and that's the Boreal.
Wait, that's a thing? We're supposed to do that?
Well, it was something I wanted to
That's
do.
something she can do,
that's
because
so-
because
that's
it
just
doesn't
those-
take her 11
Right.
months to finish
And
a
that's
bulky
just
sweater.
those genuisms.
Yeah, so I'm ripping this out. So it's more of a
that
frog
one.
than anything.
You're gonna rip it out? Why?
Well, I started working on the sleeves, and this part right here, even though going up a sleeve or up a needle size, is this part of my arm. There ain't no way all of this is gonna fit into this. It's gonna be like a sausage, and then my color work's gonna look like that, and that's gonna really be restrictive. This whole pattern, you probably would make it work. It's called Boreal. It's gorgeous. Like, I had to make it longer because I knew the sleeves, I needed longer sleeves, and I was gonna need longer waist, and it's just, the pattern continues at the top, and I had to pull a Allison when I don't have the skills to pull an Allison and try to make it work. But
So I take it you had started your decreases already.
I never did decrease.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
Okay.
because I didn't want it. And I didn't decrease here either because I wanted it more straight up because
Okay.
the pattern really shows form fitting. And I thought, well, if I rip it all the way back to here and start increasing, that would increase the number of sleeves, then I would just
I'm
have
sorry.
a space
I should have
underneath.
said increasing, not decreasing.
Oh, okay. Because along the side of this, there's like openings. So it would be okay to have that extra space, but it would throw my pattern off up top. The whole thing's been a nightmare. And if you've made the Boreal, it's a gorgeous sweater and I give you credit, but this is the largest size. I am at the largest size.
So I would recommend you somehow get to the number of stitches that you would have had in the sleeve cap here. When I'm knitting from the top down, the patterns always call for decreases. I actually don't do any decreases till I'm down here because I have kind of,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I have meat there.
you know, most of us
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
We're not skinny minis anymore.
Right.
So, you know, I think if you went up,
I'm ripping it out. It's gone.
So don't bother giving instructions.
okay, never mind.
Because she's
So
she's already
instead-
written it off in her head.
years and years and years ago, before I knew what I was doing, I figured color work out.
oh wow.
And I created this my favorite things pattern that was on, you just find charts and you make
Jeez.
it work. And I did this before we got together and started
Yeah.
knitting. And those are just all of my favorite things. Now, it's not probably the best quality, but I had to get it within a certain stitch count and repeat. Yeah, that's a little kitty. And
I do have it upside down.
Tower, but that didn't work out too. All right, we got Julie and Drew twins over here. And I have this strange brew book. So I'm gonna do a top down, it's an ebook. I'm gonna do the top down and I'm gonna create my own winter pattern. I've got my grid paper and I was at the Makery yesterday and I got holiday cheer bundle that I'm gonna do color work out of. And you know what? I have more yarn that I could use color work out of because I don't quite have enough yarn. Or I need to just go buy another skein of red. But that's what I'm gonna be working on. Pink, it's a pink tower, but hello, no knowledge of intarsia.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Oh, I thought maybe they were gnome hats.
No, it's pink tower because I'm a Montessori teacher. So it's like, that's what I like to do.
Oh. You just made them 3D, that's all.
That's right.
They pop out at you.
I can hide stuff in them. Cool. Yeah.
And even then she liked sheep.
I like sheep. I like sheep. And there's my cross. And we got married on Valentine's Day. And I love daisies. And I love snow. And I love my kitty cat. I like Star Wars. And owls are.
Wait, what is that?
Those are lightsabers.
Oh,
I thought they were She calls herself a fan. So that is my big project that, yes, I will be working on. But yeah, this was like trying to figure out all the patterns for that. And I dug out my grid paper. I'm gonna make my own pattern.
Let me suggest you use knitting graph paper.
Yeah?
Because that's square and stitches aren't square.
No, they're not.
there's
You're right.
knitting graph paper?
Yeah, you can download a free copy on the internet and just print it.
So that would have been easier for me then when I was making that pattern because I was using regular graph paper.
Right, then the things come out squished if you use regular graph paper and knit from that. And there's different sizes you can print out based on what your gauge is.
I did read something about that, but
What the
ignored
hell? I didn't know that.
That's why you keep me around.
All that time.
My turn.
That's a lot of tags.
I know, isn't it?
So I think I told you before last time that I really, really liked the color work done by Naturally Twisted, whoever she is, I should send her a note, in the sweater for Joe Locatelli's boxy, although I don't like the boxy sweater. So I just used the pattern from Push My Buttons sweater to do those,
I know, that is gorgeous.
to do the
Look at all
pattern
the
and then
cabling on
putting the
bottom and
stripes
the
in from it.
side.
So you used the pattern from the Herlihy pattern, like the color pattern, but the sweater shape from a different pattern.
Right.
I love
And then I added some little cables down the side seam, and then I'm doing a little cable for the...
So did you write
Bottom.
this pattern down?
No, because it's an invention. It's not an invention.
Now, is it, you said it's top down?
Oh,
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
it. It's an invention, not an invention.
Yeah.
I invented.
It's a
I
unique
invented other
invention.
people's sweaters.
That's like yesterday at
and
work.
combined them.
They talked about volunteer, like get people to volunteer, and if nobody volunteers, they'll voluntold. And I'm like, voluntold. It took me a bit to get that, but
Oh
yeah.
my
Well, it's Lily Chin's term for, like, nobody has invented anything
Right.
new in knitting. It's just
Right.
we kind of come up with it again.
Rehashing of something else.
So I'm a little shy on the
It's
blue
a
yarn, so
mashup.
it may end up being short sleeve or 3/4 sleeve.
That
I
is
really
beautiful.
like the drape of it too.
Yeah. And I didn't make it fitted like most of my sweaters are kind of fitted. I'm hoping it's
So this
a
is
little
for
more-
you.
This is for me.
What kind of
Awesome.
neck are you doing? The V? Also?
The scoop.
Scoop neck. Yeah.
So I'll put some more cables there.
Feel that.
The next sweater is with Yakagani yarns, and I mentioned Yakagani yarns before when we were in
Pittsburgh.
but I didn't get this till after Pittsburgh.
Because that's
That
the
lady-
deal you
at
made with
Young's.
her, right?
Yeah,
Especially
the lady had the Aran weight yarn, and she was so sweet to send it to me.
It's so pretty.
And this sweater is called
Carrie.
Carrie is
Bellevue.
Carrie is her name.
Bellevue,
Carrie.
and it's even spelled like the town I grew up in, but
It's
I'm sure
very
it's based on
textured, so
Seattle.
it's taking a while. And I forgot to bring.
like it.
Did I forget to bring a copy? I didn't. No, I brought it. It doesn't have a picture of the lady. Yes, it does. Very small.
That is so pretty.
Wow.
So
And are you holding true to that pattern, neckline, and everything, or are you gonna?
I am actually. I'm actually doing it.
She's not gonna.
Wait,
I'm actually doing it as
You heard it here, folks. It is 11:02 on Saturday, November 6th. Allison is doing a pattern as written. No alteration. For those of you who are too young to understand, that's like what breaking news sounded like in our day.
Although I came up with an interesting thought on this one.
There we go.
It's not quite a change. So you can, I don't know how well you can see it, but this is something where you do a knit below every other row. And of course I forgot a few times. And then I realized, actually, if you just did this as knit one, purl one, and then you drop that stitch down, you could just hook it up.
Like a false seam. Like
Yeah, except making sure you're going under the line that you skipped.
too much for my brain.
So that made it even.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
It's like a pom-pom.
I know. All right.
What are
we're
we
ready for
doing?
knit along?
Oh, wait, real quick, before we do that. When we went to Young's, at the first day when we podcast, I had only gotten like a book.
Yes.
But the next day when we went back, I got a sweater quantity of Yakagami
Oh,
yarn.
that's right. And I was secretly hoping that she would decide she didn't want to do anything with it and give it to me.
Yeah, and that's so not going to happen.
Because I love that color.
It is.
So
What's the color?
don't
It's
throw
so
the tag
pretty.
away. I want
It's-
the tag.
Winter solstice.
Winter solstice.
So it's
Don't
got
throw the
touches
tag
of
away, 'cause I
rust,
really
green,
It
navy.
is so gorgeous, and I think I'm using that for Jewel.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Okay.
And so I think I will try to find like mini skeins of these other
I have
colors.
those colors.
You know what? They're right there in her blue.
Oh, that's true.
too.
Just take those. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll let you take those. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Sweet.
Okay.
Done.
But yes, so that's what I'm gonna do with that.
That's so pretty.
All right. Okay. So the knit along.
The knit along.
We're gonna cast it on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day.
I think we
New Year's Eve. I thought.
Is what we've done.
done.
So
Yeah.
it's New Year's Eve. And we thought we would be sensible and not have to. Because it's called Leftover City, that we're not buying any yarn.
It's a
This
cowl.
girl has no leftovers. Everything's new. I have to have new.
And then we decided, we were debating this at Young's, and then we spent I don't know how much time in different booths looking for mini skein gradient sets to make it.
I came this close of buying the set from Macmillan on the Jane Austen.
Me too.
And then
But
the
this-
voice of reason's like, it's Leftover City.
And here's the thing about this. Okay, so this yarn and this color palette is what draws me to this pattern, right? And this is Fiber for the People. These are all her colorways.
She's
So I would have to buy full skeins of all that to do this. So that's why we then had the genius idea to swap.
So we're
to
gonna do a
bring-
swap.
So we brought all our
9 colors.
leftover fingering weight yarns, which I have no leftovers. So I brought full skeins of stuff.
So you can do anything from 3 to 9 colors in this of minimum 10 grams of yarn.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
Right, yeah, it's a total of 90 grams of yarn. So however, you need to split that up by however many colors you have.
So we have the Swift and the winder and a scale ready to go here when we finish recording, and we'll do some footage to add in there. But we thought that we would pull out some of the colors that we brought as leftover, and we're just gonna kind of look at a few and
Try
take
to
what you
get
want.
an idea of how we want to put ours together based on what everyone else has. So that's an invite to you guys too to do the same thing. Get with your group of knitters and do a swap. Everyone and you know, whatever you have left over,
And we have plenty of time that if you
Right.
aren't neighbors or live within the same town area as your friend, like if you have to mail it out and
Yeah.
swap, put together
Yeah.
little mystery bags even and
Yeah.
send each other some surprises. But it'll be fun to be able to have something like this and go, well, this is Allison and this is Crystal and this is Darcy and this is all new.
And the pattern writer was thoughtful enough to include like a little graph thing so you could play with colored pencils on there if you wanted to. Or at
And
least
one thing that they
label what you thought.
suggest too when they said is 10 grams per rep of each yarn, up to 9 different fingering weight yarns / colors in similar fibers twist. So
So
you might
like a
keep
3-ply,
that.
2-ply
Yeah,
issue?
you might keep that in mind when you're looking at your
Or
yarns.
fuzzy, non-fuzzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Shiny,
sure that
non-shiny.
I'm sure that it will be gorgeous no matter what
What
you
you
do. But
choose.
but if you're if you're wanting this very smooth look, then you probably want to make sure that the fibers are similar.
Right. And these look like it uses a combination of solids and speckle.
Yeah.
Or solid
yeah, and some
variegated.
not variegated, but yeah, tonal.
Yeah. So if you decide to do this, we will try to put something on our Ravelry page, maybe. But definitely tag the knitters are here and anything that you post that's with the knit along so that we can see what you're doing too.
And we do have a Facebook page that we'll probably keep that more updated.
Maybe Instagram
Yeah,
as
then
well.
Instagram,
yeah.
yeah.
So
But we'll attempt. We'll make a team.
concentrated effort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
try to get that Ravelry
to
page
do the
up and
social
showing.
media
But
stuff.
definitely tag us and share in our Insta and in our Facebook so we can see what you're doing and join us
Yeah.
in that whole process.
All right, so you want to pull out some of the yarns that we brought right now?
Well, then I'd have to get up and walk way over there.
okay.
So,
All right.
I mean, we can...
We'll
we
do
can
some
that.
footage later. We'll do some footage later.
So until then,
All right, keep knitting. The weather's changing up here. We're in
Yeah.
Northeast Ohio, so it's starting to become
Sweater weather.
And I don't know if you noticed because you were in the bathroom. The soap is called
Sweater weather. I noticed.
You noticed, so we're
And here I
loving
am
all
in
that.
short sleeves.
So we will see you next time, hopefully with some colors picked up.
yep,
Yeah,
don't forget
right.
to like and subscribe.
Alrighty.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye. And mine are all like wound so they could do heels and toes. There's one of each so that when I'm doing 2 at a time.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. This is technically a sport weight, but it knit up like a. Oh, that's your.
Let's do the whole thing in this.
Right. There's 7 colors because I was
something in there might match the 2 on the end I want to use.
because I was thinking the same thing from that
So I saw one that had only 3 colors in it that I really liked, but
So let's get that picture of it. Put that in here so we can kind of see what we need.
and have you already gone through this for matching that skein you just showed us? Have you already
No.
gone through these for that?
Oh, this is one of Laura's sock yarns.
Okay, so
Like this, and this would probably blend them all together.
these 3, I know for sure I want to use.
And do you want to go lighter or darker?
I want to keep with the consistency that is.
So it's actually only 8 colors. Actually, it's not
Because
even
they
8
use the
colors.
same
It's
color
7 colors.
here.
And they use the same color someplace else too. And it gets
Oh
here
yeah, this
and
and
here.
this one. Yeah.
These 2 I think are the same. Because if you look at the sheet that has the colors listed,
Right.
it
Oh yeah, yeah.
so A and I are the same. B, E, C, and H are the same. F, G, and D, yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like she really only has 7 colors.
All right. So these colors in here that are kind of speckly variegated is what I want to use these for. Because I was thinking like the ends, but then that darkened it down a little too much. And then this maybe in the middle. But then again, I'm getting into this color and I want to get away from the color.
Because they use it in everything.
What about this? That going into that would be, or even into that. I had thought about
Ooh,
just
look at this
taking
big
it down
bucket.
to 3 colors and doing
This is like my favorite.
and doing a Christmas one.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And I also thought about using
Look at there's this like
Good.
gray on the ends,
Uh-huh.
like a bluish gray. What color is that? I don't know.
looks like gray.
There's also this kind of gray, browny stuff. The one I liked.
Ooh, this color.
Oh.
Yeah, this color. Named it, claimed it.
You only need 10 to 20 grams.
Well, on the end,
Yes.
each end, I think that's gonna be the ends
Okay.
instead of a black actually.
Yeah, and don't forget the
Where do you
Yeah.
find the ones that you found helpful? When you're not finding them?
What helpful?
You know, like if you mark a project as helpful, you're supposed to be able to find it that way. Oh, here we go. Filters. My helpful projects. Okay, so here's the one I liked.
Oh, that's like the same
Oh.
colors of the hat that I have over there.
Oh, very good.
Mm.
What do you know about this green?
Where that like grayish darker color is?
Where the green is?
Oh, is that green? I think so. Yeah.
And like this is the lighter one. I made some of that. 10 grams is not a lot.
No. You need at max 9 colors?
And that's if you don't want your ends to match.
Okay. If you do want your ends to match.
Then 8 would be your max. Because like remember, she duplicated this one. But you don't have to duplicate that
Right.
here.
What yarn comes with this little thing yarn?
Came in a kit.
From Hobby Lobby.
Ah.
They were all
Oh,
together,
I
right?
didn't even think about those because I have, some of those
I
too.
have a bunch of those too.
Yeah, I have some of
I think
those
I got
too.
them from some from you from the gift exchange, and I had
Okay.
some. What about this color?
That's
Oh, pretty. That's that one there. Ooh, maybe find the lighter one. If you really see this one. Yeah, I like that. Well, I already did. This brown is what I used in the one.
What's in that there?
Oh, yeah.
I like how this one has this little attachment.
You don't have to gauge.
Great. to get into that same mustard. I'm walking around stealing everything, so I've got something in my hand. What you hiding for? What's this?
No.
What are you gonna do, Crystal?
I don't know. I'm still debating if I just want to do this, but then how do I do it to,
Color.
maybe get a darker gray to go on each end.
Right. So if this is the end, it needs
Darker than this, Crystal?
Let's see.
this.
I don't know if this is the same or not.
Yeah, that could work.
That could work. And repeat it on the other side.
And then there it is, boom.
Yep. Well, that's not fair.
I know, right?
Too red.
And then I also like the idea of doing a Christmas one, but how do you make this? I don't know how much is in here.
I brought a scale.
Okay.
Use like this is the top and the bottom.
Oh, there we go.
Or if you don't want mustard.
That's pretty
That's
George.
pretty
Put
Yeah,
both of them.
solids are.
Yeah. And then do like a little bit of red.
This is 13, this is 20 grams, Crystal.
Okay, so 20. And these are, oh, I need. Thank you.
I'm gonna wind off some of this.
Okay. Too pink.
What you got going over there?
Something that's totally not what I would pick. That's why I'm trying to just go solid speckle, solid speckle, solid speckle, picking up what each one has before, but it's not.
Oh, that sounds complicated.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm trying not to
Avoid.
do what I always do.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm finding myself trying to do. And then I'm not gonna like it.
Well, I'm still trying to make it.
Let's give it away.
Make that colored. Bit of this dark here. This in the middle. This pink. This. Repeat this again. And that. Oh, I think I did it.
This seems to have all those colors in it, doesn't it?
Too pastelly.
Pastel.
I think this is it.
Oh,
That.
with this, right.
That on the end and the top.
Wait a second.
These are the
So
5.
1, 2,
Uh-huh.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, there's another one over there? Okay.
So I'm thinking that is the two ends.
Okay.
This
so then you
white, this. Oh no, wait, I need one more. I meant this to be this. Oh, I was gonna do this here. This one,
7 grams.
this one, this again, this, and then that.
Okay.
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 And we for sure know we only need 10 grams. grams, right? It's
That's
not
what it
like
says.
If you're doing 9, yeah.
If you're doing, yeah, you need 90 grams total. So,
And what size needle is this on? Does anyone know?
You can do it on whatever size needle you want, though.
That's it. Combat boots.
Yeah.
Baby
oh, here we go.
dresses.
The ribbing is 4, the main fabric is 5. So 4's and 5s. Okay, so what if I did gray on the ends?
Because this pink and this pink, I'm gonna do this as a repeat. Maybe this, I'm gonna use this green. Or maybe I do want something.
Is that like a wine color or is
Yeah.
that a brown?
Looks more like lime. Nope.
So what about the gray on the ends? Red. Yeah, but then that takes, when I had this on the ends, that,
Well, originally we were gonna do the green and the red on each end, right? But then we do a dark green on each end versus a gray. Oh, but you want to use that which has gray in it, right?
well, I was here. This is where I was. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then how do I?
So 3 more, right?
If I want
Technically.
eight colors total, if I'm doing the top and the bottom the same. So then I thought, what about something like this? But then, like you were saying, or like she was saying, the speckle solid kind of
Right.
looks good, but that gives me 2 solids. So then I had pulled this over because it has some of the reds. Maybe this one and this one. Oh, I forgot about that, yeah. That's not gonna work with this particular color
No.
scheme unless I did it here.
Orange pops in.
In a good way or in a bad way?
It's almost like this is too different than those.
It's too
Those
intense.
are
Okay,
dull
yeah,
and this
okay.
is too bold.
Okay.
Ouch.
Scissors.
Scissors? Yeah, scissors.
And then the gray on either end?
So the gray on that end with the white will be high contrast.
Uh-huh.
The gray on this end won't be as high contrast because you have gray in
there.
that.
Which is okay, right?
Yeah. Because it's only 10 ounces, so you can technically take it back out and do it over again quickly, right?
Right.
Just doesn't work. Oh yeah.
I had also looked at this
Uh-huh.
one, but that, is that too close?
Too close. I would say take that green you just had in your hand, swap it with that mustard.
Because I
Two speckles together.
could swap this, but I don't think that those greens are right.
No, but take the green out and put that white speckle in there.
This?
Yeah. Oh, that's 2 speckles.
And then-
Sons of guns.
This.
That
there's-
green, yeah.
You can pull that out. I mean, there's.
But this mustard will bring out the, do I like that mustard next to, and that, but then I still have, I don't have a speckle there, maybe to go there, like that. And that doesn't, I'm not sure that goes. And maybe where this
Yes.
comes in.
That was
like-
better on my eye just then.
Okay, but what if we switched?
It's still high contrast between this white and this green. I like that. Are you doing gray on each end or just gray on the one end?
Gray and buttons.
Then that works.
I think this is close enough to
But I would swap.
get the.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna have
that.
two solids,
solids, yeah.
and then go do speckle solid, speckle solid, speckle solid.
Yeah.
Are this and this the same?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.